Hello guys. Welcome. Let's share my screen and let's get started. I've been recording absolutely all day, but I hope you're having an awesome Sunday. Today is going to be quite simple, quite easy. There are only a handful of entries, 8 entries in total. So very few designers actually participated, and that's quite a shame. The money again is really is a minor incentive, right? $20 is not a huge sum, but yeah, the actual competition is it's what really counts. So let's have a quick look and see what you guys did, because again, the competition is the most essential point of this endeavor. So these are all the entries. You have them here as well in this folder. You can see them here as well. So only a handful of designers actually submitted their work. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna analyze them one by one and in context. Let's start with this one right here. Now, the idea was to create a pop-up for the register button here, login/register. So I wanted to see what you guys could come up with. And basically you have two options here, either login or register. I wanted something different. I wanted to see what you guys can come up with. So let's see what's what. So here's the first one, log into your account. So a nice chunky font, email, probably this should have been password. No idea why this says word. Forgot your password, log in, and then as an afterthought, sign up. Okay, overall, this is quite basic. I mean, this is the bare minimum, right? This is what you need to include at the bare minimum. It's not bad, but it's not great. And I think that really sums it up. The close button is nice and bright. You can easily see it. But this part right here, register, doesn't really stand out all that much. You have to remember that some people aren't all that tech savvy. So older people might not see it. And that's going to be a problem. So for that reason, this isn't all that great, but I'm not going to eliminate it yet. Let's move on. Now, this one is visually stunning. It grabs your attention, but is that right? Is that correct? And I'm not sure that's the case. I'm not sure this is a good thing. There's a lot of orange here on the left. It really catches your eye, but it's distracting as far as I'm concerned. More than that, you can see two typefaces here, two different fonts. You eat better, you feel better. I get the idea. It's basically trying to mirror this headline here. But the idea is to make it easier for the user to register. So making it so busy on the left side is never a good idea because this catches your eye. Now what you could do is maybe something like this. So have a small photo on the left side. So that would make sense, actually show off a product or something. But as it stands, I think it's way too bright. Too many fonts, added these lines as well. It's a bit too much. Then on the right side, I don't think you actually need this stroke right here. I think this stroke is not needed, especially for the Facebook one. The Google one is fairly fine, but you know, a 1 pixel stroke is something that I don't really encourage. I always suggest a 2 pixel stroke. So I'm not very happy with it. It looks thin, it looks frail, it doesn't look all that great. It's not refined, it's not for the feminine audience, it's basically not for this specific design. As you can see, the pink in the background, the rounded corners, I think you could say that this is 60 to 70% feminine. While this design really isn't that. I do appreciate the fact that you tried to add some functionality here. This is exactly what I was thinking as well. There should be a login with Facebook and login with Google. I mean, that functionality should be added to the live version. So in terms of ideas, this is quite nice. But in terms of execution, I don't think this is right. Another thing, login. As you can see, this is the same color as this part here. In my courses, I talk about action color. So there has to be a color that catches your eye where you can click it. And there has to be some other color that's just there for decoration, right? So in the live version, and this applies to most websites, where you see orange, basically you can click it. Where you see this pink, you shouldn't click it. Where you see whatever, black or whatever, you shouldn't click it. So because you use the same color for two different things with two different purposes, this isn't a great idea. This is decorative, This is an action. Now, more than that, this is a button, right? This is the main thing that the user has to do right here, right? Why is it so narrow? Why did you make it smaller? See, the whole thing is to make the user's life easier, right? Make him actually log in, make him actually register, right? But what you did here, you made it smaller for no apparent reason. On the other side, these fields, these are quite wide, and there's no reason for that. So you went the other way around it, right? This field doesn't help by being so wide. This button being narrow actually hurts your user experience. And regarding signing up, this seems like an afterthought. There's no action here, unfortunately. You didn't make it orange. It doesn't stand out. Most people would not see it because there's so much here. You know, there's something on the left. There are these two buttons here. It's way too much. So if you were to imagine your grandmother or your older mother or whatever, some type of person over 45 that, you know, that doesn't sit on his phone all day, this would be quite hard to use. So for that reason, I'm sorry, I'm gonna eliminate it. It's way too busy. It's not well thought out. So yeah, I think I'm just gonna remove it. Now this one here, again, the left side, quite busy. And I don't like the fact that it's 50-50. I would like to see 30%, 70%, right? Because again, 70% because the right side is the one that you're actually gonna use. So again, it doesn't really make a whole lot of sense. I do appreciate this part here. You eat better, you feel better. I think this is pretty well done. The fields are a bit taller, I believe. They're just about the same. Login and sign up. I quite like that. I think this makes a bit more sense. I think people might have an easier time using it. But yeah, overall, I'm not in love with it. There's way too much space here. As you can see, it's quite dramatic. And yeah, overall, a bit lackluster. By the way, I've been recording all day. I think I recorded about 3 hours today, and my voice is shot. I drank at least 3.5 liters of water, so my apologies for the lack of clarity. Okay, now this is much more like it. You can see here at the top, this is quite smart, and this is the type of thing that I was expecting. You can see that this part right here actually catches your attention. I love it. This is the type of thing that I might use in the live version. So sign up or sign in. Now, in my language, it may be different and it's gonna make a bit more sense. Create an account or log in, something of that nature. I would not use something so similar. Sign in, sign up. I would probably use other words. But look here, sign in. So log in into your existing account and see the message, glad to see you again. This is quite nice. This shows warmth. This is friendly. This shows attention to detail. So I love the designer that did this. Plus the styling is quite nice. I think this is pop-ins, all caps, semi-bold, I think. Lovely stuff. And then for the underline, for the description, sorry, for the subheadline, we salute you for your commitment to a healthy life. Again, awesome stuff, a bit of copywriting. So this designer actually put in the effort, put in the work. I don't appreciate the capital letter for each word. I don't think you should do that. But yeah, I quite like it. This divider here, I'm torn. I can't say that I like it. Now, I would have preferred to see some type of divider that's very light. But because you chose this particular style for the fields, so with a 2-pixel line, I see why you did it. Now, personally, I would much rather see something like this, probably with the label here at the top, and this would be a hint. Okay, so that would be my ideal. Let's not go that. Let's not do that because it's gonna be complicated. So yeah, label at the top and this type of round field. So I think that would work a bit better. I don't like this icon here. I think you could have done a better job. This part here, pretty good though. This should be square. Square? This should be 1-to-1. But yeah, overall, pretty good. I am in. Pretty good. Again, this could be submit, login, or something like that. Enter your account, something like that. A bit more descriptive. And it could be a bit wider, if you ask me. So yeah, overall, pretty good stuff here. I quite like it. This one is definitely in the lead. I also appreciate these two icons here, though you have to be careful. The hint always has to be washed out, and these two, they must be left aligned. Okay, so as you can see, that's not the case here. Here's John, and here's the first symbol. So these should be actually left aligned like so. So this part should be moved. And these are a hint. They should be washed out because when you click, they go away. But this part here, these two icons, these should be black because they should remain here. They should remain active. The icons should not go away. So something to learn. Again, decent attempt. Looks quite nice. I appreciate the color overlay here. I appreciate the shadow as well. But yeah, you do have a bit more to learn. But overall, congrats. Now this part here, login, log, it shouldn't be red. And I think, yeah, sign up. No point in doing something like that because again, this is the action color. You have to click this color, right? Whenever you see it, you have to click it. Look, forgot your password. Log in, sign up. So where you see orange, that means you can click it. So I'm not sure, are you thinking that if you click it, you're gonna be sent here? This makes no sense. This is not intuitive. People are not gonna figure it out. Another thing, this part right here, it's very easy to miss. Where on this part, this is much better. It stands out more. So yeah, I don't think this is a good one. This space right here doesn't make a whole lot of sense, nor does this part right here. And again, this sign up thing is an afterthought. Not really all that great. So yeah, I'm not a fan of it. So for those reasons, I'm gonna eliminate it. And we have one more. Let's see, sign up. And again, word is this? Did we already see it? It's basically the same as this one. Yeah. So guys, I think the vote is not needed. I think it's pretty clear that this guy is the winner. He did a good job. Again, it could be better. But yeah, overall, an easy $20 or one of my courses. I appreciate the effort. I appreciate the copywriting. I think, again, you could do a bit more to it in order to improve it. But yeah, overall, congratulations. Put your hand up in the general channel, please. And yeah, I'm really happy that that you participated. Let's see if we can find this guy. Yeah, this guy. I can't pronounce this name. I think this is a new user, by the way. I don't think I've seen him around. So congrats on winning your first competition that you ever participated in. I'm really happy that you won. Guys, that's it, because basically I need to take a break for my voice and then come back to the Figma course. I've recorded 126 pages out of 152, so quite a lot. But yeah, I need to take a break and protect my voice. Thank you so much for tuning in. This is gonna be on YouTube as always. Thank you guys for the participating, and I'll see you in the next contest. Thank you.